Hello, Just Too Good here, back from another video, and today I'm reviewing Moltor's Lava Smasher. It's a LEGO Nexo Knights 2016 set, has 187 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $20 in the United States. Now let's take a look at the minifigures. And so here's the Aaron minifigure. When does Aaron not look cool? Because he has all these cool gadgets and everything, but then again, all the Knights look cool in this Nexo Knights line. You got this nice little bow and arrow, or a futuristic bow shooter kind of weapon, which does use a new base piece for the little shooter, which I have seen in a few of the other Nexo Knights sets. And of course, it uses a new ammunition as well. And you can kind of shoot out the ammunition like that. And you can see the ammunition piece right there. It's in a nice translucent orange color. And we'll get a better look at that a little bit later, the actual shooter itself. And then we got this nice shield piece, which of course you can take off the Nexo power just like that. And the actual Nexo power, I keep forgetting to stress this, but they're all printed. They're not stickers like I initially thought. And basically all of them are exclusive to the sets they come in, as far as I could tell. And actually on the box, it shows him riding that, so we'll show him riding that in a little bit. And on the back, you can see there's this nice attachment to the back of his armor piece, but if you take that off, you can see his armor piece is the one that's different from the Ultimate ones because it has dual molded kind of shoulder pads, and it has 2 studs on the back instead of 4. And then here's Aaron without all his armor. You can take off that helmet and you can see a better look at his face print, which I really do like. And he has a nice cheery side on the back. Then for that bow piece that I was talking about, if you take off the sides, here's what I'm saying. It looks like it's a totally new mold for that kind of shooter base. And of course, it's made of a separate piece right here, which is used for all those kind of stud shooter guns and everything. So how the box kind of shows Aaron riding his shield is just using the 2 back studs on his shield. So it's kind of like that. And I forgot to mention this, but the Nexo power in this set is called Rolling Fireball. Also included is this little book right here, which I believe is one of the ones that the Book of Monsters eats up. And inside there, it's a really cool mold. It's actually made out of these 2 pieces. Then inside there, they have this little 1x2 tile, which you could kind of take out. And you can see there's 2 studs in there. And you can make this could be held by like whichever minifigure you want. And they just kind of hold it on the side like this. So that's a really cool new mold, and I like how it came out. And I hope they just ditched the old book mold and use this one from now on. Moltor is an exclusive minifigure to the set, and dang, does he look freaking amazing. I think he's my favorite out of all of the Nexo Knights villains, and that's saying a lot because the villains look really cool. And he has those 2 little gauntlet pieces, which I think was used in like Chima and some other themes, but they're in this brown color, and he has some awesome printing all around him. You can see on his torso, which it looks really kind of scary, honestly. And he has that little Gundabad kind of shoulder pads. And you can see his face print looks very creepy, and he even has some back facial printing and some back torso printing. So here's the Lava Smasher, and what a cool looking vehicle. Maybe it's just me because I love kind of Magma, lava, Lego stuff, where they pair translucent orange with black and brown. It makes it look so cool, and they did that with this vehicle. And yeah, it's a smaller vehicle, but it's really cool for a small $20 build, especially for an original in-house Lego theme. So this one you push along and they thrash up and down, up and down. And I mean, it's a simple play feature, but it works just fine. I'm already having fun doing that, sorry. I mean, the whole vehicle looks really cool. I especially like the front, which they did a face right. Like, I don't think Chima really did this right, where they did faces on vehicles, but this looks really cool. It looks like a lava monster face on the front, which looks very menacing, and I like the builds they use there, where they use these flame pieces, and then they use the Mixel's 3 teeth, and then 2 little spike pieces in white, and even 2 stickers which added to it. One of the stickers is actually on a blank Nexo shield, which, you know, can't be read because it doesn't have the corners. And the other one's kind of on this ramp piece. And then they also use a lot of those little golden pyramid pieces, and they even use them in translucent orange. And it works really good. And I also like how they use these pieces, these pieces have appeared in various themes, and they use that with black printed on to the kind of translucent orange base. So that looks really nice as well. Now going around, I like the wheels right here. My only problem with this is the back of the vehicle, which looks really lame. I mean, it just doesn't look up to par with the front. You just got these 2 little puny wheels, and maybe that was for stability reasons or price reasons, I don't know, but it just doesn't look too well. Yeah, but they do add these little translucent orange kind of pyramid domes, which are nice to get. And the middle section is pretty cool. You got 2 catapults, but they're not just for the play feature, which they do work as a play feature, but they add to the design of it, which I really like. And the whole middle section kind of has, it looks like maybe like a coil back or something. They use a lot of these spike pieces in brown, and this one on the back, and it looks really cool like that. I like that. And then they have a little kind of cockpit part, which I wish was a little bit more interesting, or maybe brown or something like that. But you could fit Moltor on there just like that, and it covers up kind of good. So yeah, I mean, that's it for the vehicle. You can see how the mechanism works a little bit, but basically when you push it around, it moves up and down, up and down. It's really freaking fun to play with. So yeah, I don't have much more to say about Moltor's Lava Smasher, but that's it for the little build, and now let's go on to the box and the final verdict. So here's a thin $20 box size, pretty darn simple. And then you got the little instruction booklet, which has some advertising on the back. I love this minifigure poster, by the way. This set was on my most anticipated sets of January 2016, and is it a good set? Heck yeah, I like this set. It really lives up to my expectations. The vehicle's really freaking cool. It looks great from almost all angles, except towards the back. You know, it doesn't look so... It looks a little bit much weaker than the front. But I could excuse that because it has a cool play feature, and the price is very cheap. $20 for that, and 2 great minifigures. I mean, it is the cheapest way to get this version of Aaron. It's the cheapest way to get one of these new book molds as well. And also, it's the cheapest way to get Moltor, who comes in no other sets. Topple that off with some great pieces. And like I said, it's $20. Yeah, I recommend this set. It's an A for me. I know I'm giving a lot of A's, especially to Nexo Knights, but this theme has just been impressing me so far, and it looked great from the start. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.